Hello everyone and welcome back. So today's tutorial is actually the tiger animal print gem. If you've been following along in my gem hose group, you know that we just had a animal print gem challenge. And so I came up with a zebra, a tiger print, and sort of a leopard-ish print. I don't know, it was spotted. But anyway, the tiger ended up being my favorite, so that's the one that I wanted to do as a tutorial. Might end up doing all of them. I don't know yet. So, let's talk about colors. I have ivory. I have dark chrome yellow, which honestly is way more orange than I would call yellow, but whatever. Scarlet red. I have burnt sienna, which is one of my favorite browns because it's very, very warm toned. Walnut brown, which is the darkest brown I really have. And of course, black for stripes as well as some of the shading. For highlights, I have either my Uniball Signo Broad or I have my, where is it? My trusty Jelly Roll. That apparently ran away from me. Okay, nope, here it is. Okay, so I have that one too. These I use interchangeably. If you have questions about these, definitely let me know in the comments section. I have a video just about these as well as some of the other things that I've used before. So let me know, because I know a lot of gel pens are really finicky, so let me know. Let's get started. So first, I'm going to determine that I want my light coming from up here, so I'll have a highlight hitting up here. So I want to kind of put down a base coat of ivory down here, so that when I go over it with the other colors, it's just a little bit lighter down here, which honestly just helps with the layering of the colors and getting the lighter effect down there so that you're not trying to put it on top, because polychromos being more transparent than some other colored pencils, it's easier to put down the light layer on the bottom than it is trying to get it lighter on top. Alright, then we're going to go to dark chrome yellow, and this is what I want all over the gem, because we'll be able to use this as the actual base color, not just as a lightener. And when you go over the ivory, it actually does seem a bit lighter than the rest of the time, which is what we want. I'm going to leave a little bit here of just ivory. There. And then we're going to add some little spots of scarlet red. We're just going to go in, put some red on this side, some red down here. Because I don't want red to just be an all-over color. I just want it to be in certain places. And we're going to do the same thing with the burnt sienna. Although I am going to bring this around some of the edge. Alright. I'm gonna grab my odorless mineral spirits. Lots of questions about this always when I use it. It is odorless mineral spirits in a bottle with a sponge at the bottom to hold the spirits. And it's cheap. You can get it at like Walmart or anywhere else, and it's cheap. It's easy. And this is just a paper stump with which to blend. And I just tap in there so I don't get it over-absorbed. And it blends everything out like a dream. And although you hear it on the paper, I'm not pressing at all. Like, I'm barely touching the paper. So, for the people who tell you that odorless mineral spirits is not the best way to blend, well, that's their personal opinion. This is mine. And, maybe they just use too much. Maybe they just like a different way to do it. Anyway, going to walnut brown. Going to start bringing in some of the shadowing around the edge of the gem. Now this is the point where you just decide, you know, is this as saturated as I want my gem? Do I want to go back in and add more of the dark chrome yellow? Do I want to add more of the red? How light do I want to leave it down here? All that kind of stuff. I decided I wanted a little bit more saturation. So I'm just coming in, giving it a nice once over in certain areas. And you can always blend it and redo the colors as many times as you want. It really won't affect it too much. Go back for a little bit more shading. I really should do this more carefully, shouldn't I? Smooth that out a little bit. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's add our stripes for our tiger. And I've got a really nice point on this. I have a new sharpener and it's awesome. And I looked at a couple of pictures of, you know, actual tiger stripes just to get the general idea of how I wanted them to go. And they just kind of are whatever. They just go across it, you know, and make them thicker and thinner and just kind of odd. And it works pretty well. We just want the idea of it to come across more than we want it to be like, oh yes, that looks exactly like a tiger. I mean, unless that's what you're going for. In that case, go find a picture and make up a free one and copy it exactly. I just want to feel like a tiger, right? Fill some of these in, leave others empty. You could also do this kind of a thing with different colors and make it look more like maybe a sunset. That would also be really, really cool. Because, I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be a freaking tiger. It can be whatever you want to make it. And then I'm just going to use the black to really enhance some of the edges and the shadows around our gem. Sorry if I moved it too much. My bad. Just like that. I'm gonna go in with my, I think the walnut brown again, and just work on this shadow a little bit. Maybe I'll use the burnt sienna instead. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I like it. I like it. This over here could be a little bit better blended, but I'm going to call it good enough for right now, because I like it. Anyway. I'm going to grab my Uniball. We will highlight this bad boy. Man, I'm just shoving this all over today, aren't I? Okay, you were just working. Okay. Remember, you follow the edge of your gem as best you can. Sometimes it works out super great the first time. Other times it takes a few. So a few little extras. Boop. And there we have it. Our tiger animal print gem. I hope you like it. I hope you do some, because they are super fun. Try other animal prints. Like I said, we did some zebras and some leopards, and I think someone did a turtle. I'm not sure. But either way, I would love to see your version. So if you're over in the Facebook group, let me know. Tag me. Show me your animal print gems as we're doing them this week. And I'll see you next time. Bye.